Introducing World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Relive all of your favorite moments from Northrend, or experience Northrend and all of its content for the first time. Wrath of the Lich King Classic will feature a lot of content from the Wrath of the Lich King expansion that some of you will already be familiar with, rolled out in phases similar to the patch cycle of Wrath of the Lich King. While we want Wrath of the Lich King Classic to be as identical as possible to the original experience of Wrath of the Lich King, we also wanted to make it more inclusive to new players and remove the barrier to entry for all new players that wanted to experience Wrath of the Lich King for the first time, or also old players that haven't been playing through Classic WoW or the Burning Crusade Classic. So because of that, we have decided to add a Northrend Pass. This is basically similar to the Dark Portal Pass of Burning Crusade Classic. Basically, it's a level 68 boost that you can use to instantly boost up a character to level 68 and instantly head into your journey in Northrend. Perfect for those of you who did not play Classic WoW or Burning Crusade Classic, but still want to experience Wrath Classic, and also perfect for those of you looking to join your friends who may already have level 70 mains that they will play on. The Northrend Pass will be limited to one purchase per Battle.net account. Additionally, we will be launching the Wrath Classic Deluxe Edition, which will feature a brand new Proto-Drake for Wrath Classic, and this Deluxe Edition will also include the Northrend Pass, aka the level 68 boost. The Proto-Drake will scale with your flying skill, meaning that this can be both a slow and a fast mount, and is even obtainable on all of your characters, which means that you will always have a flying mount available to use when you are in Northrend. We felt like this is the best way to make the game fair to everyone, so everyone can acquire a flying mount regardless of how much skill they have, or how much time they can dedicate to the game itself, so adding this Proto-Drake is really just a good thing for everyone, and we are trying to give everyone an even playing field. Next up, the next thing we need to address for Wrath Classic, and really the future of Classic WoW, is the issue of gold buying and botting, which honestly goes hand in hand. Bots are botting for gold because there is a market for buying gold, and not only is there a market for buying gold, but the market itself is actually huge, and these bots are making millions of dollars by selling gold, as well as ruining the in-game economy at the same time. Therefore, starting in the Wrath Classic pre-patch, we will now be offering the WoW token within Classic WoW progression servers, which are currently the servers that you are playing on for Burning Crusade Classic, and they will also be the ones progressing over into Wrath Classic. The addition of the WoW token will allow us to take control over the gold buying and gold selling in legal ways, rather than this happening in the black market, and players will now be able to exchange these WoW tokens for gold on the auction house based on supply and demand. These WoW tokens will never have a specific value, but the value will be based on how many WoW tokens are currently up on the auction house versus how much gold players are buying it for, meaning that this is basically just like buying gold but in a legal way, and it will help us diminish the amount of bots that are actively botting gold and selling that gold. Next up, we will also be bringing in the Lich King Pass. Now, it's important to separate this from the Northrend Pass, which is the name for the level 68 boost. The Lich King Pass will offer you different styles of rewards for completing certain types of content and challenges throughout your journey in Wrath Classic. While you are leveling up, the Lich King Pass will offer you different rewards for every 10 levels that you complete, which is to give an incentive to people to level up alts, or even just provide a more smooth experience for first-time players. These rewards include gear, mounts, gold, and cosmetics, and it's focused on not being pay to win, but rather adding small incentives to gameplay to focus on a more active player base, and to give people more content than just raid logging at max level. So while leveling up at level 10, this Lich King Pass will give you a full set of level 10 gear, At level 20 you will get some gold and weapon upgrades. At level 30 you will get a full set of armor upgrades and rings. At level 40 you will get a mount and 100 gold. At level 50 you will get 2 useful trinkets specific to your class and specialization. And at level 60 you will get a full set of both armor and weapons equals to molten core raiding gear to get you ready for your outland journey. Once you get to level 80 you will unlock the premium version of the Lich King Pass for free, and the premium version of the Lich King Pass will give you daily and weekly challenges that you can complete, and completing these challenges will reward you with Lich King Pass experience used to level up your Lich King Pass. Each level will reward you with different items such as cosmetics, companions, and once you reach the max level of the Lich King Pass you will get an exclusive mount. The daily challenges for the Lich King Pass includes challenges such as daily dungeons, daily heroic dungeons, and daily battlegrounds, while the weekly challenges will be focused on raiding and arenas. Last but not least, we are listening to your feedback, and based on the difficulties that we are seeing when it comes to forming groups for heroic dungeons in Burning Crusade Classic, we will be making a couple of changes to the Looking for Group tool that is coming in Wrath of the Lich King. Change number 1 is that we will be adding reward incentives for less played roles, which is usually tanks and healers, based on the current amount of people that are in the queue for that type of dungeon. This reward will basically be a bag of random items found in Northrend, such as herbs, ores, potions, and even a low chance at obtaining rare items such as Arctic fur, and epic items such as epic gems. This will make it more lucrative and attractive for tanks and healers to queue up for these dungeons, which will hopefully help lower the queue time and help keep an active community outside of just raid logging. Change number 2 is based on how many people are actually playing DPS classes in World of Warcraft, and we know that the queue for a DPS is going to be a lot longer than the queue for the queue time for a tank or a healer, and we want to give damage dealers a chance at having faster queues as well. Based on that, we will be introducing the golden tickets. These are basically a priority system for the dungeon finder, and using a golden ticket will put you above people that haven't used their golden tickets in the queue system, basically allowing you to skip parts of the queue. These golden tickets will be awarded in the Lich King Pass, meaning that you can obtain these golden tickets by completing daily missions and weekly missions within the Lich King Pass, but you can also buy these golden tickets separately in the in-game cash shop. So, grab a friend, buy the level 68 boost, buy the Lich King Pass, buy the Deluxe edition for Wrath of the Lich King, buy a couple of golden tickets for heroic dungeons, and buy a couple of WoW tokens for real money, and sell them for gold so you can afford to train your class abilities, as well as mount training, and anything else that you need gold for. If it wasn't clear already, If it was not clear already, all of this was satire and supposed to be a sarcastic trailer for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, but that being said, I am totally expecting about half of these things to become a reality. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, click arena or the sub button, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.
My son, the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name